In my country, from where I'm coming from, there is a very nice proverb which is, don't ask the one who knows, but ask the one who is doing it. I started learning perfumery 6 years ago, and now I have my own perfume brand open online. I am the owner, the creator, the artist behind. I create my formulas, I produce them, they are manufactured in a professional company, but everything behind it's me. And that's why, guys, this video is for you to teach you and to tell you 3 secrets that you must know in order to become a perfumer and in order to start making world-class, professional, amazing perfumes. And you can be absolutely beginner. It doesn't matter. You can start from the beginning, or you may be also professional and advanced. I am here, guys, to help you achieve this and learn the fastest, best way to learn perfumery possible. So what you need to know, what are those 3 secrets that you need to know in order to achieve and to start making professional, amazing perfumes that you can sell. Not only this one that your mom, dad, and friends like when you mix some ingredients, but the one that are on professional level. So there are 3 very important things you have to know, and those things are absolutely secret. Nobody's gonna teach you this except me, and nobody's gonna give you those advices and this precious information except me. So first thing you have to know, it's very important here, please pay attention. You have to know your ingredients, and this is like 60% of the art of perfumery. You have to know your ingredients. So ingredients are not only smells. Ingredients are not only something that you put randomly. You know, it's not enough only to know how they smell. What is more important here is to know how they react when you mix them with other ingredients. Also, you have to learn how much time it takes this ingredient to evaporate, which means is it a top note, bottom note, a middle note, or the evaporation level of that ingredient. Also, third important thing to know here about ingredients is the odor impact. Is it a very strong ingredient? How much you have to put in order that this ingredient doesn't take over the rest of your mixture, you know, and doesn't suffocate the rest. And something very important here about the ingredients is, pay attention please, I'm gonna tell you. So, for example, rose essential oil, the pure rose essential oil, inside is composed with 400 different smelling compounds. But the 3 most important smelling compounds that are dominant are phenylethyl alcohol, citronellol, and geraniol, which means with those 3 simple ingredients, you can compose a simple rose note. Why is this important? It's important because rose essential oils or rose absolute cost for 1 gram between 35 to 50 euros for 1 gram. So you cannot put too much because it's very expensive in your fragrance. But if you know how to reproduce simply the rose note, this is gonna save you a lot of money, you know, and it's gonna save you the production cost of your perfume is gonna be normal, not very expensive. So that's why it's very important to know your ingredients, how they react with each other, the evaporation rate, the odor impact, and what is inside, how are they composed. This is secret number 1 of making amazing perfumes. And I elaborated this amazing 3 hours intense course that I'm teaching you guys for 3 hours. The most important things that once you master this, you can start making your perfumes at home at your pace and even start selling them because they're gonna have amazing diffusion, sillage, longevity, and they're gonna be composed professionally. They're gonna smell amazingly. So this is my course that I'm also teaching for somebody that even starts today and wants to master the perfumery rapidly without spending thousands of money for the schools and years for the schools, or searching to become apprentice to another perfumer that you have to spend years there. And believe me, my prices are very, very affordable, twice or even 3 times cheaper than usually other people gonna teach you, and not gonna teach you anything. They're gonna give you just the basics. I'm giving you the full course, intense with materials, in order to make perfumes that you can start selling them from tomorrow or after the maceration day, for example. So number two important things that you have to know, the secret number two, in order to make amazingly professional perfume, is the art of accords. This is something else that I also teach in the same intensive course. So accords are the building blocks of one professional perfumes. Longevity, diffusion, strong smell. This is everything depends of the perfume structure. That's why it's very important to know different perfume structure. Do you want to create a perfume that starts with top notes and finish with the base notes and evaluates, evolves during the time, revealing its beauty, or you want to create one perfume that it smells the same since the beginning till the end, depends of you. There are three different kind of approaches and structures, basic structures and building blocks. I'm gonna teach you how to know this and what kind of base, accord base to use in order to achieve this. This is the most important thing in perfumery. After you manage master this, you can make absolutely every kind of perfume you want to make super easily without any problem. So this is the base of the accords. You need to know how to create this accord base that they give you the structure. What kind of structure, how to compose your perfume, what kind of mixture, the formulation. This is something that you need to master in order to create amazing perfumes. And the third very important things here, it's the formulation itself, how to write your formula, how to scale it for bigger production. Sometimes when you start making, you make it like this at home, 10 milliliters, 10 grams, but you need to make bigger. If you want to make this for selling, you need to know how to write the formula, how to scale the formula in order to obtain 1 kilogram of the perfume compound. This is something very important. Not only this, you need to know about the regulations and the safety of the ingredients you're using. Many of the ingredients, specifically the naturals, they are very regulated because they can provoke some synthesization on the skin or even trigger some dermatological allergenic reaction. That's why you need to know from which ingredients, how much it's regulated, how much it's allowed to put in the final perfume. And for other ingredients, some of them are even banned. So that's why you have to know which ingredients to use, regulations, how to write your formula, and how to use your formula on the labels, and what ingredients to label, on your formula. This is something also very important if you want to make this for business. Doesn't matter if you're gonna make, if you're a small producer, you make this for your one client, bespoke fragrances, or for your mom. It doesn't matter. You still need to know how to make this and how to use it in order to be safety. Or maybe you're gonna make this for bigger companies, bigger productions. You still need to know if you want to make this yourself as a perfumer, you need to know the regulations and the safety, at least the basic information about this. So these three things I'm teaching in my course: ingredients, formulations, accord basis, and safety regulations intensively. Once you manage for 3 hours, you don't need more. If you need more, you can book me for more other sessions. But this is the good things, that you're speaking directly with me online, face to face. You can always ask me questions. You can always ask me this. Not only this, we're gonna also make accords together, because I'm gonna show you the evaluation of the accords. You put these ingredients, and this. Every time you have to evaluate how it smells after you put the next ingredients. This is how you're gonna learn to build the accords. Those accords are the building structure of every kind of perfumes. Once you know those three different approaches, believe me, it's so easy. You can make amazingly smelling, diffusive, long-lasting perfumes by yourself, and you're going to be so surprised even by yourself, because you spend so much time to learn from here and from there. Nobody going to teach you this nowhere, believe me. And this is the course I'm doing for people that wants to learn perfumery in every level. I adapt my knowledge to your level, so in order that I'm going to give you the materials that's going to be easy for you to understand. So those three things are the most essential information, precious, in order to make professional good perfumes. Being for business or even for your hobby at home, for your parents, for your girlfriend, boyfriend, it doesn't matter. Once you master this, you're going to be even able to work for other people and also open your business. So I'm very, very busy. It's important, guys. I'm gonna put my email address. You have my website, is julianangelov.com. You can Google it. I'm selling my perfumes there. And you can also have contact information. I'm gonna put my email here, because I need to know what kind of level you are, so we can arrange a session before you book me. So I'm gonna explain you how much it costs, the date we're going to book me, how is the procedure. I'm going to give you a list of some ingredients to prepare if you have them. If you don't have them, I'm going to give you other small information that to prepare before you start the course. It's anyway, I'm adapting myself to your level. If you're serious to learn how to make perfumes in depth, professionally, like a real perfumer, this is a course, intense course, 3 hours for you. And trust me, you're never gonna find something like this in the market. And I'm not sure how long I'm gonna give this course, so you better write me an email until it's available, my offer on the market. So this is for me 3 secrets that you already know that you have to master in order to make business, international, worldwide, luxurious perfumes. See you soon.